Um, I'm filming this on Christmas Eve. So Merry Christmas to those that do celebrate. And collective, I'm mindful of the holiday, so bear with me on that if that's not your thing. But we got some holiday inspired cards to look at. And irregardless of the aesthetic, I promise the message stands today. We had some heavy hitters come out for the session unexpectedly, if I do say so myself. Okay, maybe not as unexpectedly to you guys. Love and light, Sean. Thanks for hopping on, and Merry Christmas Eve to you. So yeah, and stick around, you guys. I'm gonna make an announcement once some more of us gather here today. Something fun and a treat and a way for me to give back and say thank you, as well as happy holidays, regardless of whether or not you celebrate one specifically. Just happy day, happy time, happy season to you. Okay. So I was inspired to do that on the fly. So here we go. And I'm telling you right now, it's connected to this. All right, you guys, I'm so grateful to share this. This is so funny. It's like literally from the dollar store, right? But just hear me out. I manifested this cup. So pretty cool. I wanted something in all green. I wanted something like, with a lid and something that you can put maybe some jolly juice in. And this says be jolly. All right. So definitely going to, I almost let the cat out of the bag. I'm like, wait, no, don't do it yet. Okay, hold on. I'm getting overstimulated and beside myself. But it's the holidays, so no worries. All right. On a more serious note, okay. I did look at some fun ways with which to give back. Speaking of giving back, like your girl, right? Giving back through this live stream anyway. Well, most of them, right? With your free readings, but there's more today, okay? So stick around. And definitely taking a look at, how you can give back is part and parcel of the journey. Makes sense, right? We're not here to just be all like recluses and just hoard our love and our goodness, kindness, and mercy to ourselves, right? Love and light, Jay Wig. Good morning to you. Good morning. So, in case you were wondering, maybe you could give to a charity, or make some sort of charitable donation. Even running for a friend to the store, right? Running an errand, taking a load off for someone can really mean the world of a difference, right? You deleted Facebook, Jaywick. What? Oh no, you deleted Facebook, Jaywick. Well, happy BK living. I'm assuming that's Brooklyn, right? All right. Bring coffee to someone who has to work outside, maybe. Okay. It's been really cold. If you're on the East Coast, like your girl. Okay. Grateful to have skin. Just saying. So coffee for anyone who has to be out there a little too long. All right. Might make or break the difference as well. Right. Or definitely bless them. Make sense? Leave a large tip for your server at your favorite restaurant. Okay. Or donate food to your local pantry. Tell someone how thankful you are for them today. Take some baked goods to your local fire or police station. So, of course, you guys, I'm very, very thankful for you. I definitely do love and light you. I mean that every time I say it. I know I say it a lot, but like seriously, dead ass, right? So if you take nothing else from this session, from this live stream, please understand that much. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. So who I'm speaking to, you've been making some prayers, some petitions, some intentions, some affirmations, right? But someone particularly called out, right? And you may actually pray like, dear God, like, dear Jesus, even though it's not his name, guys, but, dear Yeshua, however, okay? And it's so interesting because I'm thinking of this and I'm like trying to get through the patriarchy, like, really, if I do say so myself, because these cards are pulled from one of my religious decks, okay? I promise the message stands, right? But somebody called out, oh Lord, oh God. And the funny thing is, I don't have any male energies that came through for you today. I'm not here saying that there aren't any. It's just that my guides are asking me to take a look at that duality. And it does make sense because at our root, inclusive of gods, goddesses, they're connecting back to the source, which does have masculine and feminine qualities as well as energies. And again, it goes back to me struggling through this patriarchy on the religious cards. So interesting to note. I guess I'll just say that much and keep it moving. You asked God to assist you with your heart condition. I don't get that this is in the literal sense. It could be. But heart condition really talks about really mindset, really ego-based ideations, okay? Mental space, emotional type of energy as well. And, you know, you're asking God really for assistance in balancing all of this and gaining clarity. Whoever I'm speaking to, you struggled, I have to say it that way, because I'm not here to curse. I'm speaking somebody's truth. So sorry. My nose. Oh my God. Please help me, because that is so... It's like it almost pulls me out of the channeling, and I don't want that. I don't want to work any harder to get the message out. Thank you. All right. So you struggled with this, and I'm saying that past tense because let's fix it, right? With your belief in even having been heard in your prayer, in your petition, in your meditation, in your affirmation session, however you need the tag words to come out here. Okay. Whoever I'm speaking to, you're going through storms. You've got people projecting onto you, friends, coworkers, loved ones, right? And I say it that way because it's like, you could be loving and lighting the crap out of somebody. Does that mean you get reciprocity? Does that mean they give a fuck about you? Sadly, that's not always what is the case. And that's okay. You have you, right? As long as you are for you, there's really not much that can stand to be against you for much longer anyways. Makes sense? And so even if so, you get to the point where it's like, well, that's all well and good, and you can take that and run with it back to the source and answer to source about that fuck shit. You know what I mean? Like, you really stop even identifying with your name to the point where you're like, you don't even say things like, keep my name out your mouth. Because you're so much more than your name. Like, oh, so you were going to use my name against me? How does that even add up? How is that even making sense? So you were going to tarnish my reputation? You don't even know me. If I snap my fingers like this and you could see everything spiritual, you wouldn't even try that shit. Now what? And you just stop getting to the point where they get to you, where they're under your skin, because that's the epitome of me bowing, bending to their will, their agenda. And it's not to be the case, because you are more, because you are greater. It's giving that energy of keywords energy. Greater is he that is in me than he that is in the world. It's giving the I am essence lies within and upon you. All right. And some of you are still getting to that point, and that's why we're talking about it. All right. The situation is, your birthright package goes like this. You are able to lie down in peace and sleep, dwelling in safety. That's the birthright package. That's what you've already been equipped with here, dear chosen one, dear beloved. And, if you wondered what God's viewpoint is on this, okay, say it that way. When the divine looks at you, they're like, yeah, you got that. You got that birthright package. Your cup runneth over. You have no need, maybe want. And you're going, yeah, fucking right, because and you've got a whole laundry list there. And again, the message stands that you have this birthright package. What will you will about it? Will you stop focusing on everything that already happened, such to the point of your detriment, not your betterment, right? And will you magnify that detriment? Will you magnify the trauma and the abuse to be bigger than what it even was? What it was even intended to be, even according to their evil ass agenda? You could, should you choose to. However, I'm speaking to somebody because they're learning actively. Again, I'm not here to word curse, on how to not do just that, but instead empower themselves. Instead, pick up the stones that were projected, all right, and use them, if anything, for protection. Someone's projecting onto you, you understand you are protected. I know that on its face, that last statement seems quite illogical. Again, I remind you, the divine doesn't really prefer logic, firstly. They're the ultimate strategist. How would you always go by logic if you are an ultimate strategist? Makes sense? All right? Whoever I'm speaking to, you know, this card says the great crumble. I feel like this is like an understatement. As far as the energy that I'm feeling, the emotionality that I'm feeling attached to those of you in this community of people, this collective of people who are going through some very tough times, relationships, lessons, right? And you're being asked to utilize your inner strength, but also you're being asked to be mindful. This tower energy, this storm energy, this rocky, rough time, this rock bottom is really helping to hone your inner strength. And again, you've got it. You're just working on magnifying it over that of the fuck shit. So tower moment, I mean, we're not really at the tarot yet. And actually, you guys, I'm not even gonna lie, I just realized I use playing cards, not tarot, but the message stands, right? But you know, the tower moment, the tower energy, okay, speaking of the tarot deck, really is always purposeful for you. It's not really just a card speaking about punishment. You know what I mean? It's like the after effect of the ways that you made choices to choose to learn your blessings. Oh, lessons. I said it right the first time. Outer strength is also here. So we've got the great crumble we were talking about. And this is inclusive of you understanding both outer and inner strength. Dare I say both outer and inner divinities. Make sense? And again, this great crumble is great because it does take a lot of pressure to make what? A diamond. Get that diamond shine. It takes a lot of holy fire. Holy Ghost fire, maybe, right? To get to that fire polished after effect, that beautiful sheen that everyone wants. They're all jealous over you for. And they all talk about like it was just easy, like you just fell out your mama like that, like you just woke up like that. And the whole time, you know the value, you know the heavy is the head that wears the crown syndrome, okay? Because this shit ain't easy. It's not for the faint of heart, all right? You are going through this great crumble, right? And we want to talk about, oh, it's all lovely roses and candy, but it's not. You got to do your work too. And this card talks about ascension tension. Okay, I feel like that too is an understatement. So we got the great crumble talking about the ascension tension. Whoever I'm speaking to, I get it. Okay, keep going though. Keep going. You are too supported and too blessed and too divine. All right, you got that birthright package already. You just got to look at it. Some of you have to find it. Some of you have to believe. All right, we're all somewhere on the path, so no judgment, only love and light. But this ascension tension comes with a beautiful energy of 38 reducing to a beautiful 11. 11s talk about new beginnings as well as wish fulfillment. Don't you want that? Well, you've already got it. It's part of the birthright. Remember, we were talking about that whole packaging. Whew. Okay, here we go. So explore is coming out as well as comparison. And so in this aspect of the journey, whether you're there yet or not, this could be right around the corner. Makes sense. All right. Is really talking about you learning to become the observer, not the absorber. All right. And of course, I'm speaking to a very sensitive, empathic collective. Makes sense. Okay. So, you know, I get it. You're still feeling the feels. However, you're learning and or will learn in these next couple steps, depending on where you're at, to again, observe, not absorb. to place boundaries about yourselves energetically, maybe even emotionally. Maybe it makes sense to say that much. And with yourselves as well. It's like gone is the old infrastructure of that internal monologue that was toxic as fuck, that was negative as Nelly wanna be. You know what I mean? And as you explore, you're taking notes, and not, look at this, not notes of, hey, look over there what they got versus what I got here. No, you're looking at you, if anything, in the mirror. This ain't even twin flame shit. This is just you with you, bad as you wanna be, right? Taking notes. Why? For progression, forward momentum. Again, kind of connecting back to ultimate strategist energy that is at your source, that is part and parcel of source, makes sense? At your root, excuse me. And so this comparison energy is really, talking about you don't compete with anyone or anything else other than old versions of yourself. You don't even compete with the old versions. You're just looking back to check to make sure they're taking notes. Oh, I'm speaking to somebody. And with this 99999 energy, you want to talk about new beginnings? I mean, we had the 11, right? On your crappiest days, when you got to take notes, when you got to be like, did I switch it up? Am I at the 2.0 version of me? Question mark, right? Do I see myself going where I am? I know it sounds illogical, but I'm speaking the message. Okay, I'm channeling. This is what's coming through. Okay. So on your crappiest days, you got, how many was it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You got 6 nines. Gosh, when I say 6 9, aside from sex, I think of Tesla. 369 method. So maybe that's part and parcel of your journey. Maybe it should be the 369 method. Look it up for those that don't know. Okay. This is all, again, leading towards that finish line energy. Again, the progressive forward momentum. All right. Leading to your glow up, your bossing up. Gone are the days where you shrink yourselves down, dull your light, right? Dim your sparkle, or however the hell you want to say it, right? Gone are those days. And it's interesting because as I look back at this boss up card, I see the energy of 5. That is life changing, life altering, maybe even some might say life shattering type of energy of change. All right. Often, speaking of breakthrough energy, divinely assisted energies, right? Like it's giving the aces from the tarot deck. And this again is because you have stayed the course. You have and will stay focused. You have been focused. You will stay focused. Okay. You are focused. Maybe some of you need to add that to your I am affirmation list. I am focused. Not even past tense. Just you just are focused. Right? Same deal with like other I am affirmations. Like some people, like they fuck them up, right? Like they're all like one time even Billy Carson said some shit and I was like, why would you put, sir, that's on Spotify now? Like, wait, hold on. Cause it was like, he said something about, times may be hard now, but, and I'm like, wait, no, well, why would you, whoa, how many times a day? Oh my God. Right. And I get it. Like even with my song, and that's also on Spotify, Put It in the Bag by CYNETHA Jade. Okay. Check it out, you guys. There are things in there that I would revamp, lyrically, just because it wasn't, I didn't have all the knowledge. I didn't have all the healing. Shit was very fresh, so, there's that. But anyways, I digress. So I'm not judging. I'm just trying to guide as I learn to guide you better. I will, right? So you can't fault me for that. You know what I mean? But, I am wealth, right? Like I am billionaire. Okay. I am millionaire, right? I am that I am encompasses everything. You know what I'm saying? To just think about, feel it too, guys. Like, right. Okay. Like you got the golden ticket in your hand. Act like it, feel like it, think like it. Ooh-wee. It's a great golden ticket. Yes. And really in reality, you're like, yeah, Everybody else is like, what the fuck is in you? I don't see no. And you're like, you got to be that one that's like, ugh. Just the same as like when you, because then when you got like this, everybody knows why you're unapologetic about it. You know what I mean? So that's for someone. Daydreaming and sexy time. I'm like, can I show her? I mean, she ain't got no nip slip. She got side profile ass, but I'll cover it up just in case. Could be some significance to curly, dark, wavy hair or dark, straight hair. Maybe you got one of them headband wigs. You know what I'm saying? We all been there, no judgment. So sexy time and daydreaming or coming out as indicators of activities, events, energies, right? With which to assist you towards that finish line energy. Okay. We also have create, solitude coming out as, oh, hello, hands. Oh, I'm still waiting for them to catch up. Let's see. Hold on. Here we go. And there's two of them. Go figure. Anyways, we got solitude. We got solitude and create. All right. So make of that what you will, right? Some of these things that are coming out in suggestion to you are not going to resonate with you because they should not, right? It's a general collective message. So if you're like, there is no fucking way I'm picking up a paintbrush because that will trigger me into, you know, summer camp, 1983, you know, okay, like do the high vibe one. Maybe just, you know, sit down with a book somewhere. You don't have to, but do something because you are here to do your part. You're not here to do it all. And you're not here to do it unassisted, but you are here to baby step it out. Okay. This is what leads to the boss up, the baby steps. Make sense? All right. It also leads to this deep knowing that you already possess. Guess what? It's part of that birthright package as well. There's so much more to talk about in that package, but let's just start honoring it firstly, and then we'll talk about it more specifically as we work along with it, right? Forward momentum. Can't make it up. You are going places, baby. So we've got, interestingly enough, pulled from another religious deck I was guided to. I think it was like 101 Ways Not to Worry or something like that. And it's a mix because we have some biblical references, but there's a lot of quotes coming out from iconic people along the way. So take from them what you will, collective. But interestingly enough, this first card from this deck is literally indicating the angelic code of Yeshua. Most call him Jesus, sadly, but Yeshua working with you. That is ascended master energy as well with that number 33. So Buddha also comes to mind. Lord help me. I'm like, what's the other? So sorry. So you know, take from this energy what resonates with you as well. Makes sense. Okay. And so this is a quote, God help. This is a quote from Dwight Eisenhower. And it says, unless each day can be looked upon by an individual as one in which he has had some fun, some joy, some real satisfaction, that day is a loss. So again, Dwight Eisenhower even knew about the birthright package. It's like, nah, unless you operate and vibing, living and loving and light and outside of the birthright package, that shit ain't it, basically, right? And of course, Ascended Master vibes back up that sentiment. The next card out is from Amos Bronson Alcott, and it says, our bravest and our best lessons are not learned through success, but through misadventure. So again, speaking of that tower moment energy and how it is still part and parcel of the progressive forward momentum energy, unless you believe otherwise and self-sabotage your progress in it. All right, could be some significance to 131. But it also reduces down to that beautiful life-changing energy of 5 that we just spoke on, okay? Resolve to see the world on the sunny side, and you have almost won the battle of life at the outset. A quote by Sir Roger Lestrange. I like that last name. Could be some significance to French. Could be connected to the French Quarter as well. Haitian is also coming through. And look, you guys, there's the 6-9 on the other side of the 33. Just saying. Somebody really needs to action out some baby steps with that method, okay? Civil patronage. Just for today, I will try to adjust myself to what is and not try to adjust everything to my own desires. You guys, that is in balance, okay? Because here's the sitch. What if what you want, right, your desire, oh my God, they can run deep, right, is absolutely nothing compared to what exists for you, right? Also, what if what you really want real bad should just not be the case, because it would be to your detriment? And what if you were so egoic that you never checked that shit to the point where you just assumed making an ass out of you and not the divine, right? Makes sense, okay? Into a situation which is much to your detriment, less than desirable, maybe not even safe, okay? This is why we talk about things like checking yourself before you wreck yourself, okay? Because some people have this tendency to be about in the streets, maybe even in the sheets, thinking that they know everything, assuming that they know everything, or not even thinking or caring to think at all about the matter, completely detached, and bad things happen on the other side of that. And that's what your spiritual guidance team, inclusive of your girl love, are looking for you to actually never action out into those type of detrimental energies, but instead live your highest and vibrational best life. Make sense? 27, reducing to another 9 energy. God is our refuge and strength, an ever-present help in trouble. Therefore, we will not fear, though the earth give way and the mountains fall into the heart of the sea. Psalm 46, verse 1 and 2. All right. So, really understanding that you have divinity within and upon, and the favor of divinity. And I mean, inclusive of, again, I'm looking at Lilith, Mary Magdalene, Isis, and more. Okay. All backing the divine, all backing the collective, all backing you. Okay. So fear not, because fear is really like this covenant, if anything. It's like, oh yeah, no, I agree to you thwarting me off the path. I agree to being bound, right? Like nobody, like, aside from like some kinky shit, nobody's really like raising their hand to be like, I'll be bound. I'll be first in line to be all tied up and restricted. And then what? Make it make sense, okay? Don't wait for the bus at the train station, collective. 23, reducing to a 5. It's giving make it make sense. Like, damn, the guy's got jokes today. That's so funny. Why is that even? That's not even anybody's quote. It just says it on the card. It's not even like nobody even attached themselves to the statement. That's so funny. Don't wait for the bus at the train station. Well, damn. Maybe there's some significance to travel. Makes sense. Damn. Like, if somebody had to tell me that in real life, I'd be like, oh my God. Shit, man. Like, yeah, don't wait for the plane at the train station neither, because you really gonna be disappointed. Shit. All right. The next card is a quote by Billy Graham. Here we go. It says, we do not understand the intricate pattern of the stars in their courses, but we know that patriarchy, just, it is what it is, right? But we know that he who created them does, and that just as surely as he guides them, he is charting a safe course for us. I see, again, here we go, Lilith and Mary. I don't see no he with Isis or Freya or Lolita. Okay, you feel me? Who else? Or Catherine Lebore. All right. Now, Do these bitches got masculine energy? For sure. You see what I'm saying? Like, the patriarchy is just really interesting. It's just really, I need you to know at the root, these guides, they don't have sex. The angels, they don't have sex. They have other things. But as far as female and or male, it's really reducing back to that same source, the root, the all in all, right? I think along the way, people have placed identifiers, like pronouns and things along the way just to help us mark or marker, right, who we are speaking about in fractal form, again, of source. All right. And for those that can really wrap their head around that, I need you to also include you in that. Okay. Because really, dead ass, we are all connected, even to Lilith, even to Mary Magdalene, even to Ice. You feel, you know what I'm saying? Okay. Right? So rejoice, because you are divinity in a meat suit, being backed by divinity and being favored by divinity, operating as divinity. You see what I'm saying? Okay. So there's no severability and there's no room for fear now. Remember? Okay. Acceptance doesn't mean giving in or giving up. It means giving all your hopes, sorrows, worries to God. Okay. For what? Alchemization. All right. And those baby steps, part and parcel of you operating out of your own abilities and capabilities of alchemization. That's why you've got the Ascended Master 33 energy coming out for you. Makes sense? There's no severability. You're all divinely connected and supported because you are. I am that I am. See what I'm saying? At your root, at the source. Okay? And that's why we speak of the collective being part and parcel of the chosen ones, okay? You've got the golden ticket as far as the divine is concerned, all right? Now we got to talk about some shadow work aspect, okay? And we do have to talk about that like way more deeply, but it just wasn't part of today's session. But we're speaking on inner life. It says your inner life is a garden to be cultivated, okay? This is kind of giving Empress energy, but yet in this version of the Empress, it's not just the world, it's more. It's like the world, the dome, the cosmos, the outer space, however you want to say this. It's much more than simply and solely a planet. And so there could be some significance to mudras. Maybe you have recently purchased that oracle deck, or you have that deck. Maybe you also, do live a lifestyle where you include the mudras. That's the hand positioning. They do actually assist you energetically and spiritually. And that word is spelled M-U-D-R-A-S, in case anyone wanted to look that up. Okay. But the inner life, the inner monologue, really taking it back to that 5 energy with the change. But I do see this is 43 reducing to 7. And that speaks of closing out cycles and incoming rewards on the strength of doing just that. So that's pretty amazing. And that checks out. Melting mask, another 7. So you could be seeing 7, 7. It doesn't have to be the case. It says, allow your spirit self to shine through the many roles you fulfill. And so that kind of takes me back to this card, the many roles. The many roles you fulfill, right? There's some comparison in that. It's like, do I actually continue to will this? Do I tolerate this? Am I this now? Is this me? Right? And there is that observer energy, right? Over that of the absorber energy, which in your people-pleasing days, when you lived on that shitty ass people-pleasing lane that leads nowhere pleasant, you were operating in that kind of energy. But no longer, because we've gotten to the 5 and now the 7. You have 5'd so damn hard, you're 7ing out right now. You know what I mean? But number 2 is with this card. Okay, so that tells me balance, decisions need to be balanced out perhaps as well. Radical curiosity, and there is that observer energy. It's like, I can see, I can hear, I can engage. It doesn't have to overtake me. It doesn't have to become part and parcel of my identity or worth. Okay? Radical curiosity, seeing as if for the first time, every time, that childlike curiosity. All right. That childlike wonderment. When you are operating out of your childlike energy, it's really a superpower. You're able to be authentic at a rapid rate. You're able to be confident in your advancement. Children don't fall out of their mothers and immediately feel and think and believe that they cannot. They're too busy wondering. What is that? Is that hot? Is that cold? Are they my friend? You know, they're not, children are not normally, and I have to say it that way because there are so many, sadly, many cases of abuse, etc. Right? So, but children, healthy children, okay, are normally not reserved. They're not bound. They're not restricted, and they are not looking to be. Take notes. And so you're doing this work, and again, at this point, I am still speaking of the shadow work, right? I can't really show her. Let me see. There'll be some significance to the aesthetic of this female appearing form. All right. This card really talks about misalignment, and it's got a beautiful energy of 17 reducing down to 8. 8s speak of alignment. Hella. Okay. Somebody needs to cleanse their energy. Okay, so smudging comes to mind, but also spiritual bath, spiritual shower. Speaking intentions into water, all right, to assist you with protecting your energy also comes to mind, okay? But whatever you do, just do that. It's not a cause to panic or fear. It's just something that, as I'm reading your energy, I'm definitely noticing, okay? So it's interesting we should have a card that talks about misalignment, but reduces down in angelic code to just that, alignment. It says, miracles become normal once we face all of the aspects of our life in the same direction. Which direction is that? Progressive, forward momentum, right? It's going to be forward. It's going to be upward, onward. And so we're speaking of miracles. This alignment, excuse me, this energy of misalignment looks like, sounds like, smells like, feels like toxic as hell, feels like hell breaking loose, feels hopeless, perhaps. And the whole time, it's setting the stage for your miracle. Unless you should believe otherwise, but my goodness, I wouldn't be on my own opposition team if I were you. Just, you know, forgiveness. So forgiveness is coming out again with another beautiful energy of 8, 26 reducing to, okay? And it says hurt blocks are light. There's a little too much horn, so hold on, because I don't. Because, you know, I don't want to blow my ball around or nothing. That was a lot of horn there. But anyways, so forgiveness reducing to, again, that aligned, not misaligned, but a very aligned, very wish fulfilled, you know, really pristine, pure type of happy kind of energy, prosperous kind of energy. Hurt blocks are light. So if that's you, okay, continue to heal. For you. Forgive. For you. And damn sure forgive you. Because you guys sometimes ignore the red flags. You guys sometimes touted things as gossip when really people were just speaking hard, cold truth about you and or your person or whatever situationship you found yourselves in. Makes sense? Because for you to carry hurt, especially purposefully, like now that we're talking about it and you've addressed like, oh shit, like, yeah, no, had a little stash over here, you know what I mean? You better fix it, okay? Because it's not going to bode you well the longer you hold on to it. Nobody wants that extra pain for you. Like, it's like, you've been through enough, babe. Like, whoever I'm speaking to, like, you know, I try to, like, not overly focus on, like, what all you've been through, but this is heavy shit. You know, this is, I wouldn't want to read about it in a book, and I damn sure wouldn't want it from my friend or my loved one. you know? So, forgive the other person, the other people, the other organization, the employer, the entity, right? For you. Not because they got away with it, not because you forgot, not because they don't have karma to pay, okay? But just to lighten your load, lessen that ascension tension. Makes sense because you're unstoppable, anyways, man. Weeping Wound, another 8 here. So we've got 3 8s, you guys. That's a freaking portal. That's a gateway of what? Alignment, yes, but prosperity, wish fulfillment, and miraculous. Okay, you deserve at least that much. Okay. Weeping Wound, you are not your wounds. All right. So heal up. All right. Heal up already. I meant to say. Because it's like on the other side of you, like bleeding out to the point where like you feel, and feelings can lie. You can't bleed out anymore. Something miraculous is going to actually perform in your life, in your heart space, in your connection. Okay. And you're going to really essentially understand that you are here to receive nothing less than double for your trouble. If you've got to be troubled, and you don't always have to be, makes sense, right? Some of you are learning that now, like me too, girl. Okay. Because like sometimes I'll have to talk to myself. Like the thing is, like, we don't have to be pressed. Like, that's a choice. It's like, I know you don't know, right? But like, and in this moment, you're fine. All is well. You have you're breathing, and that is a telltale sign of you being here with purpose as well as support. I didn't say from people, I didn't say from places, but I did say support nonetheless, because again, this life is far more spiritual, and you guys are spiritually supported. There's no way around it. And this is all part and parcel. Okay, and by this, I'm going back to this energy of the tower, even though we didn't have a tarot card yet for this, right? The tower moment, the tower energy, the storm, however you need the tag words to come out of my face. All part and parcel of learning that you are a blessing, a gift, the gift. Never an option, maybe the option for some, and not even all. Because you've learned your worth, and you've learned that you are enough. And you were born enough. And that is, it's one thing, chills on this. It's one thing to be like, yeah, no, I got myself. I got me, like, I now know, like, I carry worth. Like, those people tried to tell me and treat me as if I was unlovable because I'm so damn lovable. Like, oh my goodness. Like, I looked at myself. This is just me sharing, but I looked at myself in the mirror this morning and I was like, you are so lovable. Like, like, and I just thank myself for being here with me. I thank myself for, continuing to come on live and give the messages because, it's not always the easiest thing for me to do. And I always have to carve time out to do it. You know what I mean? Um, and I just, I'm intending to be in alignment, not out of it, right? And so I thank myself for all of that. And I realize as I'm thanking myself for some of these things that I was treated quite the opposite in large portions of my path. And so when I say to you that I know that I know that I know that people will treat you as if it's opposite day. Like if you've been shit on, you've been told you're too much, you're too kind, you give too much, you are, and it's like not adding up like to the point where it's like, okay, that's why is that a problem? Like you got a gift for your birthday. Like how is that bad? Like it was your birthday. Like I could see if I was like giving you gifts because you went boom boom or something and you're like 53 years old, right? Like that's weird. Like, you know what I mean? But people will treat you and project onto you because you are actually phenomenal. You are actually love. You are actually an earth angel. You are actually too much in the most glorious sense. It's not even something to be shamed for or feel guilty over. And so I share that because it took me years, decades to learn that. And I would hate that for you. So please understand my passion in this. But the messages do stand. I mean, the divinity is here backing you, okay? Um, Allow your spirit selves to shine through. Okay, we already went through those cards, but really don't dull it now. You know what I mean? Lilith is coming out, okay? And she's saying, I am the voice of my body and soul. I choose the life that I desire to live. There's that desire, okay? That desire of being in alignment. So Lilith is coming through to help the collective, especially those resonating with this particular session, to really guide their energies towards being in alignment, even inclusive of your desires. That's when you know you've got free will to create what you desire. You know what I'm saying? After you've done the work, after you've done the shadow work, after you've faced yourselves down, after you've taken notes about you from one version to the next. Okay, maybe even from one incarnation to the next. Makes sense? We've got Mary Magdalene coming out. I am the bridge between heaven and earth. I am fully human and fully divine. So Miss Mary, Mother Mary, is definitely in assistance for you, collective, whether you're a guy, girl, what have you, to really understand that you two are the bridge between heaven and earth, or dare I say, the spirit realm and the 3D. Makes sense? Or the matrix. I am the bridge between heaven and earth. I am fully human and fully divine. Would be a great I am affirmation. Isis, the goddess of magic. Sexual energy is sacred. My pleasure is a prayer that brings me back to life. So Isis is here to help with some of that sexy time adventures that came out earlier in the session, referable to how you can bolster some of these manifestation energies, okay? Magnify them so that they come into fruition all the more faster, more richly, etc., etc. And Mother Isis is here to assist you with that. But there's also this side caveat note of like, make sure that shit is sacred. Make sure you have reverence for that shit, okay? So that it works all the more for you, right? Like, could you imagine if somebody came to you and they were like needing a favor and they were like dead ass asking for assistance? But while they ask for that favor and or assistance, they're literally like projecting onto you some sort of dense energy, right? Or they are not, how you would say, putting respect on your name while they have the audacity to ask for assistance. Same deal with sex, guys. All right. Some of you are wasting your sexual energy just for a night. And that night could lead into an 18-year cycle, you know? So be wise, be mindful, be demure if you gotta say it, okay? Even regarding your sexual energy. Also, please do not underestimate the power of the O regarding manifestation. So definitely research, study to show yourselves approved, and have some fun. But be safe and stay sacred, okay? Don't be casting pearls before anyone or anything at this point, counterpart or not. It's just not on the menu, babe, okay? Freya, the goddess of discernment. All right, so ask her. She knows, okay? I spend my time wisely. I only say yes when it's a holy hell yes, all right? So understanding who you are, what you want versus what you don't want, what you will versus what you won't will, right? What you won't tolerate, what you won't engage in, what you won't any longer be entangled with, right? Or who. Lalita, the red goddess. Playfulness is a spiritual power. Laughter leads me back to the light. So she's assisting you with that childlike wonderment, that radical curiosity, like the card that we already spoke about, to get into this playful energy. Laughter definitely is medicine. It definitely does heal. And you have a lot of fun when you're actually actioning that out, okay? If it's authentic, makes sense, right? We're not saying just, you know what though, you guys? Like, we're not saying just to pretend giggle, but dead ass. This is me outing myself. I have pretended to giggle to the point where I was on the back end of that, rolling in laughter, because that shit is so funny. Like, why would you just laugh? You know what I'm saying? But then, if you once you know, okay, whatever works for you guys, some of you clapping hands will work just the same. I'm weird, so I like to be weird and fun. So sometimes I will action out some sort of guttural sound to make myself ultimately on the back end authentically giggle. And then ultimately, you know, whatever fucking works, right? Baby step that shit. You can't automatically laugh. You can't automatically crack a smile, make a damn noise, fart or something. You know what I mean? Like just make it funny so that you can get that leg up to then carry that energy up to the next up. Okay. In spite of that ascension tension, this is why we're talking about it. It's not just you, right? Just, oh, you're the only one that can't manifest today. Like, oh, it's Tuesday, it's the non-manifest day. No, right? It's just ascension tension, and we all got a little something along the way, right? And as you know it works for you, do that. Okay. Catherine Laboure, the patroness of miraculous healing. I am ready to heal. I am worthy of the miracles meant for me. How many fucking cards do we need to say in this one session alone for you, collective, everyone under the sound of my voice, about miracles? Miracles coming where? To the state of Ohio? Perhaps. Are you there? To wherever you are. Aren't you calling the miracles in anyhow? Why would you disbelieve them away from you now, right? Oh my God, she said miracles. I was asking God for miracles, and yeah, you already received before you even asked. The fact that you knew and believed enough in those moments to even utter a prayer, a petition, an affirmation, already told the divine you're baby stepping. You know what happens when you baby step? Miracles. Love and light, Sherry 12. Love and light, country love. You are enough, more than enough. Love and light, Daisy. All right, you are worthy of miracles meant for you. And see, there's this like it's like, yeah, you're worthy of miracles, that checks out, but like meant for you. Therein lies the balance of desires on the part of you, the collective member, and the actual alignment. There's some fine tuning needed in those energies currently, but you know, it's not the bitter end. Okay, if anything, it's the fingernail scratch of the surface of the beginning for you, in like the most glorious, happiest ways, in the most miraculous ways, plural, multiple. Hello, right? It's giving golden ticket time. All right, so speaking of golden ticket, let's get to the rest of your message and then to that bell. Okay, I've got two collective for you. One for me, one for you, perhaps. No, double for your trouble, babe. For all of us. All right. Could be some significance to the energy of fours. Okay, we do have a couple of those. But here's the sitch. Here's another 8 with the 6 and the 2. Of swords. Okay, if we're talking about tarot, we are sort of. Message stands, I promise. You guys, don't come for me. I don't have any Christmas decks. Okay, I don't know what happened. Like, I was like, wait, I want like gnome tarot or something. Like, dude, is there like a tarot with gnomes on it? Like, I love gnomes. So I found my like Five Below card deck that I bought like a few years back. But we don't have any like Christmas tarot. I'm so sorry. So Wonka it is. Okay, maybe next year we could get some Christmas decks. So thank you for those that will tip, that will donate, that will book a personal reading. Because that helps so much when you guys do that. Anywho, back to the message. Decisions. All right, 2 of swords. Decisions. And maybe you guys actually need to action out of some aspects of entanglement. I don't know what the heck that is. I guess it's some apparatus connected to the car. Interestingly enough, you guys, this is right before, because this is the OG Wonka. This is right before he like has like a manic episode when they're like driving in that tunnel that like led nowhere, but a lot happened while going nowhere in that boat thing. I think is what this, I think it's the boat thing, but anyways, from afar, just kind of almost looked like rope. I'm like, what the hell is this? Like, does he have to bat it away kind of thing? And so maybe that's synchronistic of some of the energies that you're ferreting through when you even think about trying to make a damn decision, right? And I get that, but the thing is, baby, you got 2 fucking golden tickets. I mean, that is the epitome of miraculous, right? It's also the epitome of double for your trouble. So I mean, like, the problem is what was it? Huh? Did you? 2 golden tickets for you. I'll take them if you I'll take them if you don't want them, but you know, I was trying to give you the message, give you the golden tickets, plural. You feel me? So do with that what you will. But Queen of Pentacles, all right, is really where the divine is taking you, unless you believe otherwise, right? Unless you're self-sabotaging. I wouldn't do it if I were you. But I mean, even the guy, so this could be you know, actually a male that I'm speaking about, in spite of saying queen, queenie, all right? Talking energy, anyways. This is talking about stability, pentacles, right? You got a throne about being pentacle based. Pretty positive, gives miraculous, and gives double for your trouble. Checks out. We've got 9 of Cups next. Well, shit, if that ain't talking about wish fulfillment as well, right? Okay. The energy of 9 also gives new beginning energy. Well, look it up. Look up those angel numbers, would you? They really help round out the message, I promise, okay? And here's some 4s for you. 4 of Cups and 4 of Wands. Really taking you back to this comparison energy, right? 4 of Cups and 4 of Wands. Sorry, did I say Pentacles? So sorry. 4 of Cups and 4... Oh, shit. And 4 of Swords, you guys. Wait, hold on. Oh, we have 4 of Pentacles. So you could be seeing 444. Also, please look up that angel number. It's literally an angel number. Like, seriously, it's so good. All right? Don't you want to look it up? You should look it up. Just saying. So we've got 4s of Pentacles, Swords, and Wands. Speaking of healing, speaking of passion, speaking of new lease on life, speaking of double for your trouble or more, because double ain't in 3s, or is it? Ooh, wee. Miracles, plural, multiple. Just saying. Leading to what? A very abundant new beginning, new path, new timeline. All right. There is some significance to timeline jumping, collective, because at a certain point in the very early morning hours, I'll say it that way, your girl was pulling an all-nighter, so forgive me if I seem a little off today, because ooh-wee. I've been working. But at some point, and it was either in the hour of 3 a.m. or 4 a.m. Forgive me. Okay, I don't really have a time on that. You know, for me, nothing just happens. I was watching a show. What the hell was I even watching? It's a very old show. Who cares? You guys wouldn't even get it. It's so old. But anyways, like it was before my time anyways. And it switched from whatever that show is called to Quantum Leap, which is another older show, right? But maybe somebody out there might know that one. And it wasn't until like a few episodes in, because I was just kind of like in and out with sleep and stuff, that on the other side of me finally being like, fine, I'll get up, I'm up today, right? Spirit was like, did you not notice? And I was like, yeah, no, Quantum Leap, like I love Quantum Leap, thank you for that. Like I'm that type of person, like if some shit comes up in my feed, my timeline, or like on the television, however it happens, and it's something that like I really just appreciate, enjoy, love, whatever, like I literally am so grateful. Like I'll just be like, thank you God, thank you universe, thank you divine for that, because I know that it's, or sometimes I thank me for it too, because like sometimes I'll just be like in wee hours of the morning being like, oh, I should watch this again, or I remember about that, and then it comes on and I'm just like, thank you, right? But Spirit was like, did you catch it? And I'm like, yeah, no, thank you. And Spirit was like, yeah, but like Quantum Leap. And I'm like, oh shit, we jumped. Chills on that. We jumped another timeline. So guys, get ready for this new lease in life energy. Get ready for the new beginning, like literally, hardcore literally. Okay. I see what happened there. Because really, how are you gonna, hold on. I'm not laughing, but it's like, it's just wonderful to talk about and it makes me giggle. I'll say it that way. Somebody gonna be trying to worry Somebody gonna be wondering if the divine supports them, if their prayers were heard, if they're loved and or lovable, if this life is far more spiritual, if miracles still exist. And you got 2 fucking golden tickets and an ace with just you in the card. Just go with it. I know you don't look like this man. I'm just saying. And good on you for that one. But, you know, I love Gene. He could get it, you know. But I digress. Love and light, Gene. Sorry. So he could get it. But, you know. You know, don't let the storm phase you, bruh. Like, you're really unstoppable at this. Like, how are you gonna get 2 golden? I don't think that's happened before. And I had this deck for a minute and used it enough of times for it to be the case. But we just have normally the 1, if anything. We're bumping up to the 2. It's giving, we did jump the timeline. Makes sense? So whoever is connecting with this reading, get ready. Get ready for the heartbreak to be over with. Get ready for the storm to die down. Get ready to celebrate. All right. So that's what I got for the collective message. And since we've got so many of us on here, I will be mindful to say not only has the bell rung, you guys, and thank you. Let me see. Do I have a moderator on here that can somebody put the bell? Okay. Thank you, Jay. Thank you. All right, so now that we got the bell indicator, right? And I see you, Jay. Here's the sitch, you guys. This cup, what's it even say? It says be jolly, right? So I know maybe not everybody celebrates, right? And I get that. But I'm just like in holiday mode anyways, like festive mode, like happy mode, right? And I want to share because sharing is caring. And I love you guys. So I'm trying to give out a gift. And this is something I didn't really plan about. So it's coming out quite inartful, I'm sure. However, my heart in the matter is good, okay? Or inartfully stated or not. This cup, for whoever is the first person during the live stream, has to be during the live stream, and has to be 1 person only, the first person to put in the chat box the correct answer to what is in Love's cup gets a free reading on the live today. Okay, just a little mini reading. So there's that. So what's in Love's cup, all right, is the question that I have for you. Okay, you got a question, I got a question. Okay, let's see. Will Elle make the call here, Jay? Okay, let me see. Oop, being guided to this deck. I'm looking at a maybe, talking about decisions. Here we go, Jay. Let's talk about Elle. Spirit, will Elle make the call? Ooh, it's a no. How's it going to be conflicted? Are they being selfish? They could be. Oh, well, you get justice on this. Maybe it's just a delay because justice is at the bottom of the deck, but this was the card that came out, Jay, and it says no. Conflict. There might be some balancing out that has to happen on Elle's side. Oh my God, and underneath that, it's you know what this is giving? Double for your trouble here, Jay, like we just talked about. It's giving double for your trouble and miraculous justice energy. Makes sense. Oh man, I should have put candy in there. I'll be fair and say it's a liquid, right? Let me see here. No, you don't owe me an apology, Sean. No worries. And you're very welcome, J-Wig. So you guys, don't forget to ask your question too. All right. But keep trying to answer my question because I don't see, and I don't want to give any hints. You guys are intuitive. Come on now. I'll hold it up in the, all right, there you go. Be jolly. Rum's probably going to be later, Sean. No, I'm just kidding. I don't even have rum. Do I? No. I know I got some buzz balls. But no, I'll be fair. How about this, you guys? I'll wait, let me see. I'm gonna make you work for a little bit because you know I'm gonna work for you on the back end. So it's an eggnog. That's a good guess. It's not. I am so upset, you guys. Like I think I was in Target and I was really in the mood for eggnog, but I don't drink milk if I can help it. Like it's very, very rare. Okay, because it's not the best thing for me personally, but for most people probably. But and Target only had like this one like non-dairy version, and I was like, yeah, no, it's Target, it's fine, it's great. It sucked, and it's like not even giving milk. The consistency is just ugh. And I know I sound all neurodivergent and shit, but like still, it just, and the taste wasn't there, right? So I'm like fiending for eggnog right now. So now I'm like, oh shit, Sean, talk about eggnog and rum. And now I'm like, where can I get the eggnog? I don't, because I moved, so I'm like, I don't have the same stores that I used to shop at. And I thought Target was going to hit. Not the case. And I hate to waste it, but I'm like, I don't know anybody that, I don't know. I digress. Let me get back to the, so I'm like, shoot, where's the nog at? You know what I'm saying? No, let me stop. All right, let me see Country Love. Ooh, right? It's not soda, babe. No. Keep going, you guys. So for anyone wondering, because I feel like we got some new people in the chat. I mean, in the live. This is a cup of what? You would need to answer correctly, and you would need to be the first one to answer correctly in the chat box in order to get a free personal reading on the live with us today. Just a mini reading, you guys. Margarita, nope. Okay, let me... It's... Nope. Okay. It's not alcohol. I probably sound like I've had alcohol, but it's just because I pulled an all-nighter, you guys. Be nice, all right? As I say that, I look at the bottom of the deck and it's the Three of Pentacles. Your girl was working. Spirit's backing me up on that. I will be playing later today, but you know, I'm still waking up, honestly. Like, I can't be the one. It's not lemonade. Said whisper, country love. Did you get it, country? No, let me stop. It's not tea. It's not fire cider or kombucha or soda. All right. Let me see here. Country love. Damn. All right. So country love, here's the sitch, right? It's not the right time. This is the right person. They're giving actual like match or counterpart energy, right? But literally the heartbreak energy came out with L's energy, all right? The King of Wands. You're at the bottom of the deck, right? And so Spirit's like, no, this is the right person. Wrong time for the children. It might be too much, too fast. And they might feel like they were being betrayed. So I would definitely work on addressing, you know, the ideation that somebody could come into the fold, as it were. Oh, Sean, yes, baby, it's OJ. You got that. It's OJ. You got it. All right, so we got our winner. Thank you guys for playing along. Yep, it's OJ. I'll show you guys so you know. I'm not fucking around. See? OJ. No alcohol. But maybe later it may... No, let me stop. But anyways, so that's what we got for country love, right? And then, what? Like an Arnold Palmer? That would be a good mix to put in that cup. Country love. That's true. Let's see Chelsea. Okay. Yes, and quite specifically because perhaps they don't carry the boundaries that they should about themselves with others, and so others are thwarting their progress, thwarting them from being able to plan and invest wisely, thwarting them from even being able to work or keep work. And that's what I got for you, for your person there, Chelsea. All right. Thank you, Country Love, for congratulating Sean. That's so great, you guys. I love we don't have any bitter Bettys or bitter Bobbies in the collective. All right. So, Sean, you got to think of your question, baby. Or do you want me to just see what comes out? What happened to my deck here? Like, help. Hold on. All right, there we go. I don't like that whenever it's all screwed up. Okay. Did I miss questions? Okay, Sherry. Here we go. Ooh, Patrick. Well, I think they're looking at you as the star here, Sherry. And we got a very safe yes. Like, Sherry, there's your support. Look at that. It's nice. It's even keeled. It's give and take, right? Utilize your strength to not sabotage this in the mental space. Because you don't want to get to the point where this person's like, I can't really help you believe me anymore, right? You want to stay in this energy, passionate new beginning with this person, or passionate path with this person. All right, Sean, whatever comes out. All right, so that's what I have for you, Sherry. All right, let me see. You're very welcome, Sherry 12. Okay. I want to make sure I didn't skip over anybody, right? No, we're good. Okay. All right. Let me meditate on what the hell I'm talking about for Sean. Like, what the hell am I talking about for Sean, Spirit? That's so funny because I was like moments before coming on the live, I almost didn't get the juice, right? And then I was like, nah, like my body was really like specifically actually like making noise that said orange juice. I was like, God damn, like I gotta stop what I'm doing. And so I got the juice, and then Spirit was like free reading for whoever guesses what's in there. Like, oh, makes sense. Because again, you guys, for those that don't know, this cup is special to me. It came from the Dollar Tree, like dead ass, right? But it's special because I manifested it. And it took a few tries. Just saying. Okay. And so you guys don't give up. You know, manifestation isn't always like a bam or like a one and done. You know what I'm saying? But it is always doing something when you intend to manifest. I need you to know that. All right. Well, let me get to Sean here. I know I want to go with this. All right, here we go. That was a lot of fun, though, you guys. Thanks for playing along. Appreciate you on that one. All right. Actually, you know what? For those that are still with me, oh, happy, wonderful, blessed holiday to you as well. Love and light to you, Sherry 12. So sorry, I just saw that. Thank you. All right. Love and light, Tobias. Welcome, welcome. Please check the description. Oh, you got that? You got it? All right, I got you, Tobias. That's how it works. No worries. All right. Sean, sit tight because I'm not trying to half-ass your reading, and I got to meditate on what other decks we're going to be consulting. I got one. All right. But here's the sit, you guys. For those that are still on the live with me, for hanging out, I'll pull a card for you. Even if you already had your free yes or no. How's that? You got it. I see there's two of us here. So I guess that's one question. Let me stop. Anywho, Tobias, let me get you. All right. Who want to reach out? What? How is that a yes or no? Who want to reach out? Yes or no? Does yes want to reach out, or does no want to reach out? Maybe it's maybe. Oh, maybe it's maybe. So Tobias, can you please check the description box and like be sure, okay, that you follow, like you subscribe, right, babe? And then you hit the like on this video. But I definitely also need a question that I can answer either yes or no, to be fair to you, okay? All right. Thank you for those that's been donate, okay, and book personal readings. Also, it helps the channel. Also, you being here helps the channel. And so I'm going to go ahead and be sure to appreciate the crap out of you guys and give you some extra goodies utilizing my holiday spirit. How's that? Whether you guys celebrate or not, no worries. It's interesting. Like, it's like, yeah, I celebrate like everything that Yeshua stood for basically, but like the Christmas thing is real interesting to me now. Still wrapping my head around some of these lies that were told, you know. But Tobias, babe, hear me out. Who want to reach out? You want me to be like an asshole and say yes to that? Like, or no? I don't want to be an asshole. You know what I mean, Tobias? Like, so like you read the description, but like you know what I'm saying? Could you read it again? I'm not even trying to be an asshole. That's the thing. Like, I'm not. Like, I'm here to work with you, babe, but I need you to check the description box again. You guys scroll all the way down until it says like live stream, whatever. All right. Okay, country love. This is quicker than Sean's situation, so I don't want to keep you waiting, and I will go ahead and give you. What the hell? Okay. Well, now here's what had happened. Country love. 5 of Cups came out. The 9 of Wands, and the bottom of the deck is the 9 of Cups. All right. I'm trying to get one card here. Here we go. Right. 5 of Cups. It says it doesn't matter who spilled the cups. If you get caught up in the details and drama of why, you will miss the 2 full cups so close by. Didn't we just have 2 cups come out for country? Was that country love? Try to get a perspective on the situation. Not every disappointment is a disaster. 9 of Wands. Challenges abound. A minor setback may impede an ongoing project. If you proceed carefully, it can be successfully negotiated. You need to tap into your own inner strength. Didn't you just have the strength card? Was that country love? Bring up that last reserve of power to muscle through. It's time for the final push. Fight to the finish and don't give up. And 9 of Cups, we know, speaking of wish fulfillment, count your blessings today, country love. Many good things flow your way. Just sit back and take in all the amazing things that manifest. You can indulge a bit, but don't overdo it. That can lead to an unfortunate headache tomorrow. Look for happy outcomes. Make a wish, savor the results. So it's giving, be confident in understanding that what you desire is part and parcel of what you too deserve to receive, experience, feel, understand, right? And you've got to get out of this shit. Did this not come out for you? The 7 of Swords? Was that you? Hold on. Let me see what you're saying. You saying something? Country love? What the hell, right? Wow, right? Me too, wow. What? Don't wow like this though, country love. You know, that's the wrong kind of, that's like a wow. Like, that's a problem. Like, wow. That's not like a wow, wonderment and, you know, everything, blessings and nice. Which is what we, inclusive of your spiritual guidance team and me, want for you, country love. All right. Fix your crown, babe. You got this. Okay. Okay, will more money come in 2025? It better. Call it in, Tobias. You command that shit. Let's see. You are royalty. You call it in. You want more money? It's yours. Unless you don't believe that shit, then it won't come. You know what I mean? But let's see what the cards say. Let's see, Tobias. All right, I'm looking at the strength card, but the star came out, baby. You're golden. That's a big, fat, ginormous yes. And still, you got to work on the mental space, all right, in order to allow for the money to come in, all right? But it's a yes, Tobias. A very supported yes. A very divine yes. You just want only 10 times more? That's simple. That's simple. Only 10 times. That's, you know, call it in. And act like it, though. Feel it, babe. All right? Because if you believe something, you're really going to feel it, too. It's not going to just be words and mental shit. You know what I mean? You're going to feel that. Like, I know that I know. I don't know how I know. I don't need to know how I know, but I know. right? And that's when you start seeing that shit. Okay? So you're very welcome. Okay. Let me see here, Sherry. 12. Money blessing. Shoot, me too, babe. Me too. Let's get this. Call it in, though. You know, same deal. All right. So we got a very celebratory yes. Celebratory. I'm like, did I say celebrity? Celebratory. What are words, Sherry? All we need to focus on is the yes. All right. Pretty, and Sherry, here's this itch, right? I'm already like half high off of this card, trying to be all like it's pretty celebratory, it's pretty high vibes, right? Look at the fucking 10 of Cups. You want to talk about wish fulfillment and yes and happiness and all of that. And please know you're doing this. You did that. You did that. All right, with your master manifester abilities, Sherry 12. Love and light to you. All right, so let me get to Sean. Let me get to Sean. Because I don't... As I say that, fucking high priestess, Sean. Oh, Sean. This message is... It's okay, it's incoming. It's incoming. For Sean. I guess we're using this deck. Is that it? Okay, we are. Damn. Damn, Sean. Why is it the same cards? Hold on. What you worried about love for? Sean, what you worried about love for? Are you not love? Are you not master manifester? Shit, you could have a walk-in come in 3 days from now if you really wanted to. That's how powerful you are, high priestess. But here we are talking about it because we're going to get you there. All right. Second you get there, as far as there meaning understanding your worth and power and what you came to do, you're going to soar. But we're talking about this shit because I don't... What is... Sean and swords don't mix, okay? Unless you're slaying demons. Should you take some of this and do some different actions with? Perhaps, right? It's giving, you know, you're making choices to think thoughts. Not all the time, right? Other times, thoughts are being projected onto you because of some of the other choices you make that progress you. Also, with the Queen of Wands, because of the way you look good, smell good, act good, okay? Because of the way you create good, because you are master manifester and you are high priestess energy. Makes sense, Sean? Okay. You have recently moved, could recently move. You are in a transition phase. You could recently travel or have traveled recently, all right, with this 8 of Wands. But this is also an indicator for me personally by spirit that this is your message, and it came out twice. Okay, I have the Star card at the bottom of the deck, the Hierophant, and the King of Pentacles, Sean. Star card energy alone takes the cake. It's like, no, you blessed, like you chosen. Like everybody knows that in the divine realms, in the spirit, everyone knows that. You're famous there, right? You want to talk about celebratory or celebrity, you got all of that going on in the spirit realm at least. Okay, Sean? We got to get a little less jazzy there with that one. But anyways, could be some significance to sunflowers. You've got at least 3 heavy hitting guides around you, or 3 people that you know and love that are on the other side of the veil supporting you and surrounding you, though. It's a lot of S words for Sean today. Swords, supporting, surrounding. Maybe you should surrender to the support that already is available and exists and works for you and not against you. So that you can drop some of these swords, which do speak of the mental space. I mean, it does speak of fear, anxiety, negative emotions. It does speak of feeling trapped, confined, cornered, hands tied, hopeless, helpless. These are energies that are not on your menu, Sean, when you sit down to eat or do anything. transition, allow, surrender. There's another S word that we talked about, um, out of that. Okay, so that you can get to the epitome of the Queen of Wands, which is pretty unstoppable. Okay, maybe not as touted to be psychically in tune as a Queen of Cups, but you know, the wand is where it's at anyways. Okay, especially for someone like you with your creative force, maybe even, dare I say, with your blueprinting here, what you came, what you're templated to birth out into this world, okay, is greatness. And you're being asked to take some of those swords, okay. It's like we talk about stones. There's another S word. When people are casting stones towards you, all right, you are to learn to take up your sword, take up thy mantle, as it were, and really honor who you are in spite of the fuck shit, because you understand when you're operating in that energy that this is why you're being asked to be in this energy, so that you don't actually get to the point where you are birthing out other aspects of your existence, your mission, dare I say, and your creativity. And you're worrying, you know, will this actually lead to any kind of progression? Will this actually lead to, you know, more finances, more opportunities? Will I have an opportunity to love and be loved, right? And in comes the Knight of Cups, whether guy, girl, what have you. And this person is going to be giving you their cup, and they're going to be serious about you. They're not going to be looking elsewhere. You take the cake, you take the cup, you are wish fulfillment. And this person could be older than you, could be a little bit more wiser than you in certain aspects of experience or business. Doesn't have to be the case, but again, it leads back into this wish fulfillment energy that was just out for another collective member. And again, you too, just the same, are manifesting this. And this comes on the other side of this death and rebirth energy. Makes sense? All right. So do not allow any feelings of bitterness, resentment, angst, anxiety to get in the way of this assisted, divine assistance type of new beginning, new path in love specifically. Don't allow your ego, your fear, your anxiety to cast it away. All right, because it will take all the more longer for it to come in. And ain't nobody got time for that, right? Like, we're manifesting around these parts, okay? So get into whatever risk-taking activity, okay, that you've been being guided to kind of take, whether in business, whether in life, whether in love, because it will lead to clarity, it will lead to happiness, it will lead to other opportunities. And this is a call by the divine for you, Sean, to do just that much, because you are divinely supported to receive. You've got to utilize your strength, but this wheel of fortune is working for you, not against you, and you do get justice in life, in business, and in love. All right. And that's what I have for you, Sean. Thank you guys so much for playing along. Hopefully that resonated for you, babe. Um, and oh, thank you so much, Country Love, for your beautiful sentiment and message, and for your participation. I appreciate you just the same. Like I always say, I am your reflection. So thank you for seeing in me the good, okay? And the good that is in you too. Be mindful, all right? Thank you guys. I really do wish you all the best. And I will be taking some time out of today to do some more fun things for the channel. So please stay tuned. Please check out the uploaded messages, because it really does help the channel when you do that. Even if you guys, you know, it doesn't resonate, cool. Maybe just turn the volume down. I don't know. Because we're really looking to get more beautiful souls like yourselves collectively gathered here, so that we can learn, grow, teach, and love on each other, right? This life is far more spiritual than you might realize, and you've got a lot of community coming towards your way, especially in the new year, that will be part and parcel of, you know, understanding just what is versus what is not going on here, and who people are versus who they are touting themselves to be, etc., with that spirit of discernment that we were talking about earlier in the live stream. So pay attention, tap in, look up the angel numbers. All right, you guys, when you look up those angel numbers, be mindful to plug in what you were talking about, thinking about, feeling about, praying about as well, because it's really going to hone in on specific aspects of the angelic code energies regarding those same subject matters, situations, relationships. Okay. So I believe, oh, we've got Aisha, love and light. Okay, let me see about Chris. Okay. So you're picking up on the maybe here, all right? But the reality is it's a yes, okay? Star card at the bottom of the deck. So you will definitely see them. Hopefully you like it. Like I feel like we talked about, let's see, the energy change. Maybe you got a new gift. Let's see if you like the gift here, Aisha. Yeah, no, it's still no. Why would you not like the gift, though? That's bad. Why would you not like the gift? Maybe this person gives you a gift that you just genuinely wouldn't like because it's not part and parcel of your hobbies, your interests, your aesthetic, your personality. Maybe it's not that it's like a horrible gift. It's just not a gift that you would have expected because you wouldn't have bought it for yourself, let alone for somebody else, kind of thing. I don't know. I was really rooting for you there to like your gift, but I think on one of the other live streams, yeah, it came out no. I don't know. Hopefully this gift doesn't lead to conflict. All right, I'm getting out of that. Okay. So that's what I have for you. Love and light, my goodness. All right, that's what I have for you, Aisha. I'm glad that it resonated, Sean. Thank you for letting me know that, because it's like I'm channeling and I know what the words are to say, but I never really know until the back end, like, oh, what was that? So thank you for confirming. All right, and you're very welcome, Aisha. Love and light to you. You guys, Merry Christmas Eve. All right, happy day to you. However you subscribe, okay? I get not everybody is honoring the holiday, but I still wanted to come on and give you guys some cheer. Merry Christmas to you as well, Aisha. Thank you. And you guys be mindful to be demure about yourselves as well. There's going to be a lot of hullabaloo and expectations and requests in the next couple days here, according to traditional holiday events and meal planning, etc. Be mindful, give yourselves the grace. Nobody's going to give it to you firstly, right? Delegate responsibilities is also something coming through. You don't have to do it all by yourself, and let them do it. Let them do it messy if they gotta. All right. Just so that you give yourselves that grace that you can actually enjoy the holiday, and not be the first one to sleep because you've overexpended your energy while everyone else asked you to allow them to help you. That's for somebody, right? Don't be that one. It's not cute. Okay. What is sexy as hell is you loving on you to the point where you would delegate responsibility. All right. So hopefully that makes sense for somebody. You guys have a phenomenal time, whatever you're doing, whatever you're not doing. And I get that. If you're not doing anything, you have no plans, just rest, baby. You got a whole new year up ahead. Maybe you should start planning, right? Maybe somebody needs to make a vision board nonetheless. All right. But I digress. I will hop off and love and light you from afar. But please know I am ever loving and lighting my collective. Much love and light.